Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1148 Northeast Multnomah Drive here in Fairview. Located just to the left of the front door, we've got a 3-inch ABS clean out. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We're going to hopefully accomplish that here. So you can see we've got the shop vac out, a couple of them. This clean out, I've been pulling chunks of concrete that big out of it. When the house was first built, they got a whole bunch of concrete down this thing. So I've been tediously removing all these bits and pieces. Anyhow, off we go here. It's kind of a funky clean out access. The sewer line exits out directly underneath the doorway. The clean out swings over to it. We're going to check the overall condition, serviceability of the sanitary sewer line, starting out in 3-inch diameter ABS here. Oh man, we don't hit too many more turns. This clean out is a tricky beast to get through. Right at the transition here, there's a little bit of standing water. I was just about to mention to you, we're probably at the transition joint. It is a super common location to get some standing water, and it looks like the line's belling out to 4-inch pipe right here. These two different pieces of pipe are often installed at two different times. One's done by the developer, the other one's done by the builder. And when the house gets built, they attach onto the existing stub. So when they dig those stubs up and expose them, between undermining the soil that can be supporting that end of that piece of pipe and just getting your math right on lining up with it, it's a very common location to get some standing water. And this one, like most of them, are usually meaningless. They're often far too small to really do anything to affect functionality. I think I can see the main lateral wall up ahead of us here. Beautiful. Not sure we were going to make it on this one. 45 feet to the main. We're going to go locate that really quick here while the pipe drains off, and we'll have another look at things. Alrighty. Still a little bit of water draining off here. While that's draining, just located the camera head successfully. Line terminates out on Northeast Multnomah Drive. Line runs in a fairly straight shot. It zigs and zags a little bit. By the time the line straightens out and crosses the curb, it lines up about the same distance on the right side of the doorway as the clean out is. Just a little bit to the right side door frame. So only veers off course by a couple feet. All right, we're gonna start pulling back in here. My camera is upside down right now. Starting to rotate back. Now the homeowners have done a good job of keeping the line clean. There is not a speck, hardly at all, of any grease buildup in the line, which is very nice to see. It's a very common issue. I've become quite a stickler on grease buildup over my career doing this. After about 25,000 scopes now, grease buildup, especially when it gets on the thicker side, is honestly more concerning than a lot of structural issues. It turns your line into a sticky mess. It just causes everything to move slow. When debris does stop up, it gets adhered to the pipe wall. So that stuff acts like glue. And when you improper items that do go down line accidentally or purposefully really don't like grease, they get stuck in it very effectively. And it makes for blockages that are very stubborn, that don't want to break loose on their own naturally. So all the PVC pipe there looks good, drains off very nicely. I do believe we've got a little bit of standing water here that dissipates off at the transition, but I believe it's very short-lived. Yeah, it's tiny. It's about a 6-inch piece of pipe there. Once I get the camera head leveled off into it, you might have a 1/4 inch of water. It's extremely minor. So I'm going to call it from 9 to 10 feet. It's even shorter than that. You have a very small belly, and that is not something I would recommend a repair on. It's too minor. If you're blocking and backing up out of a belly that tiny, you are flushing some wild stuff down your sewer line. Let's put it that way. All right, we're going to go ahead and reel the camera on out of the sewer line here. We have good flow all the way out to the main lateral connection. The ABS and PVC pipe all are in good condition, have good flow, and are quite clean. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time.